Thank you, thank you. So let me call this the next speaker. Actually, it's going to be Garrick Yan. So,
all right.
Oh, nice.
Yay! Be happy! Come on!
Yay.
I'm trying to.
Garrick, I thought you were Armenian. I thought it was Garrick Yan. Yan.
Oh, I hope I don't put you to sleep. Is that bigger?
Yeah.
Maybe one more?
Bigger.
All right, there we go. Yay! Hi, my name is Garrick. I'm from. That's a bright light. I'm gonna need to scroll as you can see. Yeah.
Stand that way.
Perfect. So hey, my name is Garrick. I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area. If you have any deals up here, you got people moving up, give me a call. I'll be glad to help you. Okay, so first off, there is a link right here. It's bit.ly, Garrick Yan, Video Basics. Go ahead and open it on your phone. You can follow it along. You can save it. You could just do this forever, okay? And this is a live document. I always update this, especially when new content comes out or if I make some changes. So this is what I do for training for my team. All my docs are online. Most of them are unlocked, so it's available for anybody. Again, in the spirit of Tom's leadership, it's about collaboration and sharing the knowledge and helping agents to get to that first deal. So that's been my new joy is first lockbox opening, first door, first contract, first closing. It's a good deal, okay? Collaborative effort. So the talk today is, on there it says TikTok star. Well, I'm not really that big of a star, unfortunately. But the things I have to share with you today are very important if you want to create content. So the girl Clara, she was sharing about how to spread the content, and I'm going to talk about how to create the content. Okay? So you don't have content, you can't share it, right? So my content these days has been video. And how many of y'all have smartphones? Like, I hope everyone, right? You should be, and it has a camera on it, right? It's not a flip phone, right? Even flip phones have cameras, so you could actually film on that. So if you have a camera, smartphone, that's all you need. Don't get frustrated and say, oh, I don't have a ring light. I don't have a tripod. Who cares? Just take your phone, put it on the bookshelf, and point it at yourself, press the red button and say, hey everyone, this is Garrick at 123 Main Street. Check it out, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Okay, or my phone is recording, so I can't do it here. So click the red button on Instagram. Oh, come on, don't fall asleep. Click the red button on Instagram. Stories, okay, because those go away. You just say, hey everyone, I'm at Maggiano in Los Angeles. So, okay. So the basic equipment is your phone. Make no excuses. Don't complicate this. Just go ahead and record something. Why do you want to do video? You want to do video because people want to work with people they know, like, and trust, right? So if I'm going to Google your name, am I going to find you? If I can't find you, I'm going to either look for somebody else that has something out there, or I'm going to think, maybe I'll just take a chance and say, okay, I'll give that person a call. But if you have stuff out there for them to research, doesn't that make things easier for them to make that decision to work with you? Okay? So video, like I said, it can be complicated. It doesn't have to be. The topic of today is basic, so let's keep it simple. Who is your audience? Who are you going to talk to? Right? So it depends on the platform. And it's Clara, right? She shared like 7 platforms. I actually post on 5 of them. Okay? So you're going to need to decide what kind of content you want. Is your phone going to be vertical or is it going to be horizontal, right? Vertical is good for Instagram, it's good for YouTube Shorts, it's good for Facebook. Actually, it's good for all platforms because everyone's on their phone so much of the time, right? Did you all hear about that time that people are, when they're on the pooper, they're always on their phone? Yeah. Okay, anyways, you get the idea. So the horizontal is useful for long format. That would be like YouTube, and that's probably about the only place that I use the wide format, okay? And those will be for like listing videos, which are probably about a minute, minute and a half, or like a city highlight, which is like 3 minutes. So all my videos are very short. What is a hook? So videos, like, I grew up on, I mean, I didn't grow up, you know. I started this video journey many years ago, but it accelerated during COVID because I was home with nothing to do. So I was on TikTok scrolling around. I was like, whoa, you could do that? It's like, they could stage the house. And it's like, I want to do something like that. You know, so I really like transitions. So that's kind of why I replicated what I liked, okay? Because it was interesting. It kind of caused people to think, whoa, how did that happen? Okay, so people on TikTok have very short attention spans. If you can't catch their attention in half of a second, that's half of a second, okay, not 1 second. Your video's gone, okay, they scroll it. Okay, so it's gotta be super interesting from the beginning. Dress nice, smell good, well, they can't smell anything. Dress nice, look good, right, because that's your first impression. Get the first impression done right, and then they'll kind of want to stick around and see what you have to say. If you start building your audience, they're going to want to stick around and listen to more of what you have to say. Okay? So make sure you have a good hook. Half of a second is all you get. Not half a minute, half a second. Okay? What's the purpose of video? Are you going to tell me an interesting story? You all have escrow stories. Tell me something that failed. Okay? You don't have to dance. Okay? Everybody thinks I'm a TikTok star, so I dance. I don't dance. I figured that out the first month. Okay? So tell us a story. Okay? Tell me something interesting, like infotainment. So I'll show you some examples later. I have one on personal safety because one of my agents felt threatened at an open house. So I created that, and that content is now available to share with anybody. So if you saw my video and you had a girlfriend that said, you know, this just happened to you, you should check this out. So it gets shared, and that's how viral videos get created, okay? Call to action, persuade me about something. Why should you buy a house today? Seems very contrarian, and that will probably get a lot of views, okay? Call to action. Why, after I'm done watching this, what do? That's it? Okay, like call me, or you know, set up an appointment, or do something. Make sure there's a call to action or punchline, more reading. So there is a script. People don't just actually, beyond the basics is that the videos actually have a script. There's a beginning, middle, and end. And some of these are done so cleverly that the end actually looks like the beginning, and you've watched it twice and you didn't know. Okay? So that's called a loop, okay? There's so much here, I know I'm kind of reading, so take your time and look at this. Take a look at this more on your own, off record too, okay? So, in this speech, right, in this talk, I actually want to do like a lab, right? Because I used to be a teacher, so you have to practice. So, in the practice, I want you to stand up and do this video. So, do this video at home tonight, okay? So, set up your phone in the format that you wish, okay? I will say, choose the portrait format. Choose your resolution to be 1080 by 1920. Choose the lighting. So make sure you know where the light is. So I know the lighting is here. So if I'm standing here, the light will be on my face. But if I do it this way and the camera's this way, my face will be dark because the camera will be picking up that lighting and I'll be black on the face. Okay, so choose your lighting wisely. This is all artistic, right? So you have to, a lot of learning here. Make sure your video is focused. Nobody likes a blurry photo. Okay, dress well, rule of thirds, like where do you place yourself on the screen? Eyes, are you looking at the camera? So my camera's over there, hi. So look at the camera, don't look at the screen. Your camera is a little bit off center. So if you're looking at the screen, you're not looking at the camera. Remember to look at the camera because looking at the camera is looking at the audience. Voice and voice. So speak from your diaphragm, okay? Make sure when you're listening to it, the energy from your own voice passes through the camera onto the next person so they're seeing and feeling your excitement. Okay, skip the introduction. You don't need to say, hi, I'm Garrick. They've already watched your videos 10 times. 10 other videos. They don't need to know who you are. They already see the signature on the bottom. Okay, so you don't need to introduce yourself. That's 3 seconds wasted. The 3 seconds you needed to hook the viewer to watch your video. Hand movements. Use hand movements. Okay, so some videos have thumbnails, and if they see movement, it's more interesting as opposed to you standing there. If I did this the whole time, then the video is just me like this with no movement, and that's kind of not interesting. So movement is good. Okay, hand movement is good. Record more than you need. Yes, so a 30-second video can easily take me, 10 minutes of recording. I record all the way through, so I keep the camera rolling, and I say the sentences in the video content one sentence at a time, and then I stop and I reset and I say the next sentence because it builds up the energy for the next one. Nobody's able to speak high energy through all like 1 minute cleanly, so I have to sometimes do multiple takes on that one sentence, and I cut all the gaps out of all my things. This is beyond basics, so start small, right? Don't get overwhelmed. So just take a simple video and post, and then I'll tell you where to put it. No distractions, keep your voice up, more than basic. This is the editing. So the next step is also download the app. It's called CapCut. It is a mobile video editing software, and everything is done on the phone or the iPad. CapCut, C-A-P-C-U-T. Yeah, right here. CapCut. And I realized I didn't have a video, so I copied somebody else's YouTube and stuck it there. So learn CapCut in 15 minutes. It's so easy. My daughter can do videos, and she's got almost 100 YouTube followers already. So, okay, she's 10. Her birthday was April, so she made those videos when she was 9. Okay, so if you don't think video is important, yeah, those 9 and 10-year-olds, they're going to be making those videos, and yeah, we'll be out of business soon. Okay, rough edit, just like in elementary school when you did your essays, do your rough draft, then you do your final edits. So you fine-tune your sentences, move things around, cut things out, make it nicer and cleaner. Transitions, they have video sequences that can do the transitions for you. Use trending audios, like there's songs that are popular today, and if you use the popular songs today, then people will click on because they want to hear that song. Okay, and then TikTok Board is a website that has the latest songs. Sync the music. So all those music classes you had when you were in elementary school, yes, they're useful. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So that first beat, that's when something's supposed to happen. Okay? So if I snap, that should be on the 1. So then the room changes. Or I change my clothes, or something like that. Make it interesting. Okay? If you time it, you've accessing the person's multiple senses, their eyes, their ears, all at once.
What the music app that you're using?
I'm using TikTok for the music.
TikTok.
Yes. So I actually go to TikTok, I download the music from TikTok, and I edit it in CapCut, and then I post on 7 different social media outlets individually.
So is there a class?
Can you do a video?
Are you teaching?
Not in the time I have. Okay, sometimes you do voiceovers. So sometimes if you're like teaching somebody, you want to do a voiceover. So I have one on like foundations. I have one on how to determine if a room floor is level. I mean, how interesting can that be, right? Fix your video brightness, contrast, saturation, overlays, subtitles. Subtitles are good, but they're super time consuming. The easiest way to do subtitles is upload to Instagram and have Instagram put the subtitles, download the video, and then go republish it. Okay? I actually manually edit the subtitles. So I have to listen to the video clip by clip, word by word, and place the word there. And I do that. This is beyond basics. You don't have to do this. I do this because there are many people who sit on the toilet and don't have audio. So they're looking at the video and reading the text. Okay? Because they don't want the person next door listening to what they're watching, right? It's embarrassing, right? So, but I do this only for videos that I expect to live a long life. Okay? So if it's a throwaway video, I wouldn't do it. Okay? Publish it. Facebook, Instagram, you heard from Clara, those are the top 2 platforms. I post on Facebook, and the audiences are different, and they all respond differently. My ideas are from TikTok. I post on Facebook because that is where all of you are, right? Because all my Realtor friends are on Facebook. That's what they grew up with in the past 10 years. I market on Instagram because that's where my future buyers are from, and the younger generation Realtors. I post on YouTube because this allows people from anywhere that I don't know to search me, okay? And the YouTube Shorts format is brand new. So if you haven't So if you're creating shorts, there's a high probability of it being viewed. And the higher probability of being viewed means you have more view count, and you can potentially get new subscribers. TikTok, I use that for inspiration and grab the videos and the audio. LinkedIn, I also post there, even though I have very low engagement. But this means that anybody that I know on any of the platforms that they run into it, they'll remember that I'm in real estate. So the Facebook is so that, hey, send me a referral. Okay, the Instagram is I'm reminding people. So I did get a call from a high school friend of mine, haven't seen in 20 years, added them on Facebook probably 15 years ago, never clicked a like, and he said, Garrick, I'm ready to buy a house. I was getting almost ready to unfriend him because I thought he wasn't even active. But they're like stalker active, right? They're looking at you. Okay, LinkedIn, WeChat, limit your videos to, what is it? WeChat has a 30-second limit, so anyways. Don't be a secret agent. If people can't find you, how are you gonna get new business, right? You gotta pay Zillow, right? So that's terrible. So anyway, practice, make a 1-minute video introduction. Where do you, and what are you gonna do with this video that you created? So this 1-minute video, did I just say Zillow? We're gonna use Zillow here. So create your video, 1-minute video, introduce yourself. And this one you can introduce your name and say, hey, my name is whatever. Hey, my name is Garrick. I'm a real estate agent here in the San Francisco Bay Area. We've sold over 200 houses in the past 10 years. We'd love to help you because we like working with new home buyers and home sellers. Make that a 1-minute video, post that on YouTube, and then add that link to Zillow. Because even though you don't pay Zillow, they're all gonna look to see if you actually sold any houses last year on Zillow. It's your resume, okay? So that's also social proof, right? So how many houses did you sell? Oh, just on Zillow. Okay, you get the idea. So when people go to that Zillow page, you see your video, they could also then go back to your YouTube. They could also get introduced to who you are right away, okay? Portrait format, this is the practice. So let's go to the fun part. Okay, see my samples. Let's buy a house is my buyer's guide. So let's sell a house is my seller's guide. I actually incorporate my videos in the buyer's guide. So when they don't understand what a loan contingency is, they could actually use my buyer's guide and watch the video because I explained it in there. Okay, TikTok, Garrick Yan TV is my YouTube page. Advanced equipment, and you can spend a lot. You can buy a DSLR for $2,000 and still make a terrible video. So just practice, use your phone, no excuses, okay? Start simple. So these are additional stuff. I want to show you a few things. Here's more stuff to read and learn. Yeah, let's do that one. I've included some video ideas here with tutorials, so you can do it by yourself at home. No, that's not the one.
Are you for hire?
Great. Are you for hire?
If
you
join
launching a class?
No.
They want a class.
Class for
Only if you're on my team. Okay, where's the audio?
Oh,
Can
there
I
he
turn the audio
is.
up?
There he is.
You're
You look
dancing.
good on the.
The audio? No,
You
it's
look
it's
good
here.
in the TV.
Can you hear it?
How do you do that?
So there's a tutorial, and the tutorial's there too. This is the safety one.
Realtor personal safety. Use your intuition whenever you meet a new client for a private tour or
See if you can see the cuts. That's a cut. That's a cut. That's a cut.
Is that a wonder?
That's another cut.
Is worth more than your commission. 3 tips to keep you safe. Number 1, make sure somebody else knows where you are. Mark it on your Google Calendar, text a friend, text your team leader or your broker, or bring a buddy. Number 2, always know your way out. How far are you from the front door? How far are you from the back door? Know where the exits are in the house and make sure you can get there fast. Sometimes you open the door, let the client in, and you stay outside. Number 3, carry a big stick. This isn't how you do the
Props are useful.
It's rather unassuming.
Because people have short attention spans.
I guess you can box them, but I don't recommend it. Pen, a sword, perhaps a key to get away, or pepper spray. I don't encourage you to engage with your danger. Instead, you just stay safe and run.
Okay, so recording took about 10 minutes, editing took about 2 hours. Yeah, for a 1-minute video.
It's a good video that has good content and it's engaging, it's funny.
And because of the pace, right? All the blank space, the dead air was cut. So that's why it moved so fast, right? Nobody can speak like this normally. So I hope that helps. What else? Any questions? Oh, so this is the tutorial you can watch. I'll let you guys watch it. Any questions? Hi.
Is this your part-time job? You teach this?
I don't. I create the video, the class, and you can follow along. So I've recorded this a few times. You can watch this one. This is being recorded. You can watch it again. It does take practice. So I've TikTok, these short style format, I've been doing for about 2 years now. So on TikTok, I have over 150 videos, but I only have 1,500 followers, which is very, very limited. So TikTok is also a growing platform. So if you have something educational and you're posting consistently, which I'm not, unfortunately. So if you're posting as frequently as 10 times a day, some people are literally doing that. And those are throwaway videos, okay? So they're just putting the phone down and they're just talking on the phone. They literally are like cutting fruit on the video camera and people just like want to watch them. It's an interesting phenomenon. People just like, oh, I want to see the day in the life of a person. And they just like sit there and do it. You just share your life. You could do that. People are just like curious to see what you do, right? So that's why those ones are doing 10 times a day. So if you're doing 10 times a day and the goal of each video is to get a like, so that means all 10,000 people are watching you. That's 10,000 likes times 10. That's how that person's following can grow so fast. No, the money is not there. No, that's a totally different story. I'm not talking about creator stuff. Hopefully the intent of that is to get enough sticky eyes to ask questions for you to do your real business, which is selling a house.
Do you hashtag and how many hashtags do you use per video?
I'm terrible at hashtagging.
Okay. So you
I don't really have a hashtag strategy. Yeah. Yeah, we're here. The bit.ly, Garrick Yan, basic video basics.
Garrick, why do you spend so much time with this? Or why do you invest the time to do videos?
Because I'm bored.
I guess tie it back to your real estate business.
I like creative. This is my creative outlet. This is part of leveraging outreach or leveraging education, right? So I'm gonna go teach a person how to buy a house. So I created the Let's Buy a House website. Now, all there, I'm going to either explain how to remove contingencies or how to make an offer or what are proof of funds. I'm going to have to say this once for every single buyer that I have. And if I have 200 clients over the past 10, that means I would have said it that many times. I could also now share this video to the team so all 20 people could watch it and they could also explain it to their group. It's just leverage, okay? And when you're putting the information out there, when the buyer who doesn't have an agent finds it and then they find that curious and they learn for themselves, you know, if they trust you, then they'll start following you. So know, like, and trust. So help build it for them. Yes?
What if you do that like as a website? Like go on your website, get on it, that another.
Let's Buy a House is a website.
No, I know. But is it better to just do it on a website platform than, you know, from the social media, they can just go to the website, here's all the information, educational information that they can learn from and how to buy a house? Read in your own website?
It is, so Let's Buy a House is a website, but all the content, the video stuff is shared on all the places. So I'm kind of forcing people to look at it, but that's not my real audience, right? I mean, hey, Tom already knows how to send me proof of funds. Why does he need to see it? But if I entertain him, then he'll remember me. Even though if he has a referral, he'll call me later. And then if I share it to other people, they might say the same thing too. or like the client, my high school friend that didn't call me for 15 years.
So you don't really need to do your own website per se because the information is already there and
This is the website, so take a look. So it's a little small right here. I basically teach you is like get your money. How do you get your money? This is the first video. Is let's get your pre-approved, and then I have a link here on proof of funds, my preferred lenders. Let's go find a house, and then no, that's a
pick
boring
and
one.
choose which you want.
This is the website. Yeah, let's go. Let's buy a dot house. That is the website.
Can I just link to you so I can?
Yeah, it's all linked here. You have everything here.
Yeah, because I was trying to create something like that. Because we're getting the same thing.
And you could do silly stuff like this too because it's indicated. This is what you do during COVID. Because buying a house looks like this, right? And the audio is crazy, right? I mean, who thinks it's not funny, so. Okay, last question before I hand it back. Anybody? Thank you, Rodrigo.
Thank you so much, Garrick. Actually, he's the TikTok king. So, who's the next speakers? Let me call Anthony. Anthony